Hey there YouTube, this is Lee Master bringing you a video review. Today I'll be taking a look at the much anticipated high-grade Universal Century Efreet Schneid from the Gundam Unicorn anime. This is the Efreet Schneid in all of its amazing pointy glory, as it was seen in, I don't remember what episode anymore, it's been a while, but in an episode of Gundam Unicorn. And this thing was a badass, taking out gems left and right with its heat darts. All of these little knives on it. And I personally have been waiting for this kit for quite a while, and I was really upset when I found out that the 1/100 scale one, no, remastered one, not remastered, RE, was going to be a P-Bandai exclusive. And then they released this guy as a standard release HGUC kit. And then I was like, yeah, but then the Efreet Kai became a P-Bandai exclusive kit for the HGUC line, and then I was like, oh, come on. What else about that? Let's get on with the review, shall we? Now this is the Efreet Schneid, I should say, and all of its purple glory. A rather nice shade of purple, and this really nice like brownish maroon, burgundy-ish color. I don't know colors. Well, you can see the colors, you have eyes. And a really nice light gray for the joints and the miscellaneous limbs. And there's actually a couple white parts here on the shin here and on the shoulders. There's also a few stickers, quite a few. Not too terrible, but there are some. Now, obviously we get the mono eye sticker. It's nice and green. You also get orange sticker right here on the crotch, with a black sticker inside of the vent, a gray sticker right here over those. The feet are black with gray or black stickers on the inside of the vents, and orange stickers around it, which are really bad. I could have just applied them really badly, but they're also really bad stickers. And then on the back here we have an orange sticker that goes inside the vent with a gray one that goes around it. I misaligned it, so that looks really bad. But if you want this thing to look 100% great, you have to use 100% of paint. Anyways, enough about that. Also, it does have these rubbery orange hosing. The detail on this kit is amazing. You got the nice lines on here. I haven't panel lined it at all yet. And there's tons of, what I'm looking for here, carryovers to it being the Efreet Kai later. Like on each arm there's a bunch of ports all over it, on the sides and on the back of it, so you can put the missile launcher bracers on there. And on the legs here, these little pieces of plastic right there, they can come out so you can fit the missile launchers on there, which is very disappointing, and it wouldn't be hard at all to remold a new backpack. So there's a few parts that would be brand new, including, but not limited to, the shoulders, the back skirt, new pieces on the legs, and the new parts for the arms and the backpack. So there's quite a few parts that would have to be remolded for this thing to become the Kai, and yet they still decide to make that one a P-Bandai exclusive, which is aggravating, to say the least. Now then, for its articulation, its head is on a ball joint, and move up and down like that. It also has a hinge that lets it raise very, very slightly, or you can just have it do that. Not that I know what you do that for. It doesn't really have any good tilt going on in there, and you can move the mono eye. It's a bit of a pain, and I'm afraid I'm going to snap this commander horn off, so I'm just going to take this and we're going to, there we go, and you get the lever right there instead of underneath the head, which I think would have been better, and the mono eye will move. It's a little loose, but that's not something that unfixable, so you can fix that. And people are working outside my house. And there's one knife gone. I left all the heat darts on to see how many fall off during this part of the review. We also have a joint in here that goes forward and back that much, unless you pull it out, and then you get some nice range right there. And then that joint also goes upwards really high. And if you don't use it, then the arm can, again, go out that far. So altogether that high up. Really nice range on that. The shoulder armor is on a hinge and a ball joint, so they can wiggle around and move back and forth, move out of the way of pretty much any pose. The arms are also on ball joints, so they can rotate and wiggle. They have a bicep swivel. This arm is a little limited in its bend because of the bracer, but this one does still have full use of the double jointed elbow, so you can get that. The hands are on ball joints. It's got a pretty decent joint system going on in the chest, but because of the hosing it's a little limited. So we have a forward and back, a little bit at the torso, some nice side to side, and a ball joint right there. But like I said, because of the hosing, you're not going to get much out of it, just like a Zaku. Not as bad as the Goof though, because the Goof had at least the Goof Custom had the things like snagged into the side skirts too. Front skirts are on ball joints that you can separate. Side skirts are on a hinge that can move out a little bit and rotate. The hips are on a joint that can move up and down, and they're universal joints, so they move forward, back, in and out. Pop the skirt off, happens a lot actually, and rotates. And we have a very nice deep double jointed knee. Now for its foot, it does have a joint that moves forward and back right here, a little bit hollow underneath there unfortunately. It doesn't move back and forth right there. And we have a ball joint that can move up and down. Decent tilt for the design of the leg and some rotation. Unfortunately it won't go much further forward than this. I wish it could have had a flip joint like on the Zaku's and on the Goof, but unfortunately not. And push that shoulder back in, and surprisingly we only lost 2 knives. Where's the other knife? Here it is. So yeah, they didn't get in the way as much as I thought they would. But as you can see, there are a lot of heat darts here, which is a good segue into the accessory bit. Now on its body you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 heat darts. So it's not going to run out anytime soon in its fights. But also you get the much more nice looking activated heat darts. So they have a really nice looking clear orange rubbery plastic. Not rubbery, it's like kind of soft, so I'm not afraid of it snapping at any point. And these also have little pegs on them, so I guess if you wanted to, you take these off and peg them in, sort of. No, I guess not. I guess they're just for show. Anyway, you could use these heat darts if you want. All you'd have to do is take out the blades on them, take out the blades from these handles, and just swap them. It's a bit of a tight fit, but you can. Not that you have any reason to. Unfortunately for these, you do still have to paint the circles on the darts. And speaking of which, he can hold them very well in its hands and do regular like that, or you can drop a knife, do it underhanded like that, and it will hold it rather well. So no problems there. These back skirt ones keep falling off. And of course you take a couple knives off to simulate it using them. And as for other accessories other than the holding hands here, you also get a trigger finger hand holding the Dom Bazooka. This is the standard Dom Bazooka. You have a pink sticker right there. The front piece here will move, secondary handle will move, scope will move, and the handle itself will move. Very nice, averagely detailed, nothing too special about it. And it holds it just fine, and actually keeps out of the way of the knives just fine, and these ones keep falling off. What a pain. Anyway, there he goes with the bazooka. And that's pretty much all there is to it. It's a really nice kit. Now let's do some comparisons here. Now because I mentioned it earlier, I'm going to show it with the Goof, which is a awesome Xeon suit, as is the Efreet Schneid. It's actually a little bit shorter than the Goof. And again, the Goof's a bit of a big suit, but I didn't think it was that much bigger. Wow, that's actually a significant difference in height. And because we're not going to be getting the Kai in 1/44 scale unless I go out of my way to get it in the P Bandai, and I don't have the new one yet, here is the Blue Destiny Unit 1 from the original High Grade Universal Century line, and I cannot wait to get the revived version of this. But this is a fantastic kit still, and they look really nice together. Actually, their height and scale is really good. I just really wish that we could have gotten a Kai, or at the very least a RE100 of the Blue Destiny Unit 1, because I want to have a Blue Destiny and a Kai together at some point. Come on, Bandai. Anyway, that was it for the Efreet Schneid, and it is an amazing model kit. Great part separation, decent articulation, more than decent actually. Cool weapons and gimmicks. The only problem I have with it is that there's a little bit of painting you still got to do, but it's all small detail work. It's not going to be that big of a pain in the butt. Anyway, that was me, guys, and I'll see you all next time.